right now is someone I owe a huge apology to. Her name is Lori Waran, otherwise known as the president of Richmond Raceway. It's the first time a woman's ever led the track in the history of this great historic raceway. But she came on the show with me last year. I said, "Oh, we'll get you back on. We'll be friends." And then, I went to the race, and she was crazy busy. And I've been back to the racetrack. I went to like Bazaar. I've been to so many craft fairs, but we've never had her back on again. So I'm a big jerk for saying like we're going to be friends, and I never invite you back on. So Lori, first of all, I'm sorry. I'm not worthy. You're really smart. I'm rather dim-witted. You're really good looking. I'm not. I'm so sorry that it's taken a year to get you back on the show.
Wow, you're just the worst, Rich.
I
My
know.
goodness, what were you thinking for 12 months? No.
Okay,
Listen.
listen. Everybody knows that I'm a horrible human being because I spent most of my time last year because my wife wasn't here yet, and she's the one who's a huge NASCAR fan, right?
Right.
So
I remember.
I didn't have a chance. She wasn't here, so I wandered around a lot. I asked for you, but like you were crazy busy, and then I spent most of my time out in the parking lot with the tailgaters, and I had my phone out there, and we were making social media content for Facebook and Instagram, and I had the best time with the people out there, just having a great time. They fed me, they handed me drinks. I mean, it was like I was at a it was like I was at a concert or a family reunion, all meshed into a NASCAR event. I had so much fun out there. I barely made it in time for the start of the race.
I think you were among the thousands that barely made it in time. You're exactly right. It is amazing out there. I wish that I had the time to go out there more, but I would liken it to like SEC tailgating out there. It is spectacular. And I'm not surprised that everyone fed you. Everyone brings tons of food, tons of drinks. It's a party before the party when you get out there. It's crazy. And I love it. And that's what's special about Richmond. And it makes it very unique, is just that sense of community, that atmosphere of intense energy and fun. And we're going to plus it up this year out in that tailgate area. So I don't know if you have heard about this, but NASCAR's big marketing push this year is that we are hell yeah. We're all about just Americana grit, hell yeah spirit that we have at NASCAR. And so we're going to have the hell yeah tailgate out there. It's a large area in the middle of the tailgate. We've got DJ, we've got a huge bar, like a couple of bars set up. We're going to have driver appearances just to get the party really going and hype out in that area. It's going to be so special, and you're going to get tons of great content out there for your social media. I promise you.
Well, okay, so here's the thing that was crazy for me, because I wasn't really covering the race, because I think I mentioned to you last year, I was a sportscaster before I came to WRVA. So I had worked in Major League Baseball and the National Football League. So for me, going in the dugout, no big deal. For me, standing on the sideline during the game, no big deal. But I'm standing there on the infield, and I'm so close to the drivers, the crew. I'm standing a foot away from the cars. And I did this Friday night for the Truck Series. I'm like, this is crazy that I'm standing here with all these fans that have access over here, because none of them would ever get to go on the field of Virginia Tech and stand on the sideline next to the players. None of them would ever get to go into the dugout in a Nationals game and stand there next to the player. But here I am standing with the drivers, the crew, and I'm like within inches of the car.
You're there. It's wild, isn't it? That we have so much access to our athletes and our pit crews and our drivers and our teams. It's kind of bananas. It's something that has continued to shock me since joining NASCAR, that we give that much access, but it's true, and anyone can do it. It is another element of what's so special. And Richmond in particular, unlike most other NASCAR tracks, there are a few exceptions, but Richmond gives you that up close, personal access that, it brings so much more to any sporting event when you start to get the feel and you feel like you're part of it. And man, when those engines fire up at 7:00 on Saturday night under the lights, this entire region is going to be rocking. It will be the place to be. And right now, I hate to say it, but I don't hate to say it. I love to say it. The weather looks like it's going to be special and spectacular. Thank goodness, because I'm sick of the rain. But is your wife going to be able to come this time?
Oh yeah, no, she's here. We want to go out to the race. So she's so fired up. because I shared this with everybody before when we first started dating. Again, I worked in the NFL. I worked in Major League Baseball. They said, "Oh, you should meet this girl. She's a sports fan." Oh, great. She's perfect.
Yeah.
I go down to her house on a Saturday. She goes, "Oh, let's spend the day together." Great. And she goes, "I want to watch a NASCAR race." I'm like, "Okay." I thought we'll watch 5 minutes of NASCAR race and we'll go to brunch or something. She goes, "No, I'm going to sit there." She sat there in her pajamas in front of her little TV watching the entire race. I'm like, "Can we go to Bed Bath and Beyond? Do you want to go get a mani-pedi? Can we do anything else?" And now I'm hooked that I have to be a NASCAR fan in order to date her. And I've been hooked ever since. Here's my big question I have when I talk to people about NASCAR. And I love when you hear from the pit box and the crew chiefs, and they're figuring out, here's what's going on with the car and the adjustments, the strategy and everything is so fascinating. And then just let's go. And like you said, hell yeah, let's go. For people that have never been to the race before, I mean, once you go, you're hooked and you're always going to come back, and you bring 5 or 6 or 7 different people. And I saw that in the tailgating, that there were people that were complete strangers, and I was interviewing them like, "You guys know each other now? We met 10 minutes ago. Now we're best friends." It's that kind of family atmosphere. But what's the big difference from someone watching the race on television and actually experiencing it in person that's never been to the race? What do they tell you?
It's sensory overload in the best way. I mean, there's a reason that NASCAR racing typically is a bucket list item to go to and to attend, not just watch. And look, when you watch it on TV, it is really fun to watch. So don't discount that. But being here and, like I mentioned, just hearing those engines fire up, smelling the rubber or the cookout food that we have with our wonderful sponsor, or the tailgate food, being around this incredible atmosphere of people and the community that it creates. The music, as soon as you walk into the fan zone, you're hearing music. But then when you get there and you get inside the bowl and the lights are on and the lights are dancing off the hood of the cars as they whiz by you at 180, 190 miles an hour, coming within inches of a wall and coming within inches of each other, and hoping that they're all going to make it at the very end, and seeing who's going to cross that finish line first. There is nothing like it. And if you don't understand NASCAR, it's okay. But we all understand what it's like to run a race. It's simple. Who's crossing the finish line first? That's it. And that's what we're all waiting to see. So, and there's just sensory overload and just the sense of community it brings. It's truly nothing like it. You have to come to experience it, just like you said.
Hell yeah. Lori Waran joining us right now, the president of Richmond Raceway. So you talk about the sensory overload. I sat there at the start-finish line, and kids with the ear protection, which is always important when you're that close to that much horsepower, watching the look on their face. I mean, it was the same look on your face that you see for the Blue Angels of just, wow, when you see that much American muscle coming past you. And I just love watching fathers and sons and daughters and kids standing there at the start-finish line. When they come around and they just feel all that energy is amazing. Give me the rundown of everything we have, because I know we got the Truck Series. We just gave away a pair of tickets today. And then we've got the big boys. I tell people this about NASCAR. You could be a Laker fan, but LeBron James is not going to come to Richmond and play. You just get to watch him on TV. You could be a Yankee fan, but my buddy Aaron Boone's not bringing the Yankees to play down here anytime soon. You could be a Raider fan. They're never going to come here and play in Richmond. But NASCAR, you could be a NASCAR fan, and they come to our hometown. So what do I have this weekend?
Gosh, you have so much coming up. So starting on Tuesday, we actually have thousands of campers moving onto our property at noon. Remember, it's not just about the race, although that's what it's building up to, but we basically build a mini city starting Tuesday at noon. And we have food, drinks, campers, activities. We actually have a fan walk coming up next week as well, not just for campers, but anyone who wants to walk the track and get down there and feel go to the start finish line, take some pictures, enjoy what's about to come. We've got that for you. We've got rolling campground concerts on our nice Toyota Tundras that are going to be rolling throughout our campground on Thursday night, 3 different concerts. And then we build up to the Black's Tire 250 presented by BTS Rewards for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series on Friday, 7:30, a night race. And man, watching those are the young guys.
Right.
Those are the ones who are trying to make it into the big boys, like you said. And so they've got grit. They take a lot more chances than probably I think anyone thinks they should.
They're trying to make a name for themselves. Yeah. They're trying to get somebody to say, hey, let me give you one of my rides.
That's right. And we actually have a lot of local guys, both past and present, that will be racing in the truck series. Destiny Spurlock from the East Henrico area will be racing in the truck series. We've got Elliott Sadler. Folks know the Sadler brothers from way back when, and Elliott's coming back to race. We've got so many great drivers that are really trying to make their way up the racing ladder here on Friday night. Now, and of course, like I mentioned, on Saturday, the fan zone opens at, I believe, 12 o'clock. The gates will open around 2:30. And we will have an incredible party here right in the River City in Henrico County. It's going to be spectacular. Green flag drops at 7. The traffic, pack your patience, because there's going to be a lot, because we have a lot of people that are coming and we can't wait. But it's going to be worth every second of your waiting time getting here, because it's going to be so much fun.
Wow. Okay, can you do me a favor?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, I know we talked now, but I owe you, because again, I'm the biggest jerk, because I said we're going to be friends and I didn't have you back on. Now I came out to the racetrack. I went to all the craft shows.
Well, you made. I love that. You made up for it.
I made. Oh gosh,
seconds.
you should see the stuff that I came home with. It's awesome. You got time to join us next week?
Maybe that's a solid maybe. I told you
early
campers
in the
are coming
week
on Tuesday, but I will do my best.
All right,
I will make my time
I just want this to be so successful, because you all do such a great job. We got to get somebody on next week. We're going to talk about this. I'm going to make sure that we get out there. I owe you for not following
you
up.
You owe me nothing.
I do
Just
owe
come
you.
back.
Stop it. I owe you. We got to talk more. And Super Dave, Lori's going to come back on, and we're going to talk about whatever she wants. Like the Toby Keith song, let's talk about me. Okay. After the race, after you're done,
yes,
maybe we'll go get a pedicure together, because your feet are going to be so beat up from walking around. I know what that's like on a game day.
It sounds like we should go to Bed Bath and Beyond, or what did you, Home Goods? Is
Home
that what
Goods,
you said?
yeah, something like that, and just have a day of pampered relaxation, drink mimosas,
sounds lovely, Rich.
Get chocolate or something.
This.
Because listen, your staff does such a phenomenal job, and I'm just going to say this. From the people that every time I go, whether it's a race or an event, the folks that work when they tell me where to park are spectacular. Yep. The people
really
at the tickets, the people that, and I'm standing there with my jaw open, like, where am I supposed to be? The ushers come over and go, what can I help you? I mean, the people that you have that track make that community even more special. So I just want to say thanks.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. I will absolutely pass that on. They do an incredible, extraordinary job. It is a huge, heavy lift for everyone. We have more than 500 event staff that come. We also have about another 500 NASCAR staff that come from all different areas of the country. We're going to have all 50 states represented in our fans and in our grandstands, and 9 different countries so far. And it's going to be special. So I hope that everyone gets a chance to come out, enjoy the nice weather, enjoy the 80-year history of the Richmond region right here at Richmond Raceway for the NASCAR Cup Series Cookout 400.
I got my Stetson. I got comfortable shoes. You can't wear too much red, white, and blue. And your favorite driver gear. By the way, if people want to get tickets, still available. Oh, Dave, I'm sorry. I got to ask one more question. Super Dave's telling me, stop it. Stop bothering her.
He's like, go.
Okay. One of the things about NASCAR is, there's really great seats down where people want and high demand, but it's affordable for the whole family. So if people want to bring their kids and want to bring out their extended family, I know it's very affordable versus if I was going to an NFL game. Where do they get tickets, and how do I make sure that everybody gets out there and they're able to go?
Well, you're right. It is incredibly affordable. In fact, you can bring your family, you bring your kids, bring your spouse, but also bring a soft-sided cooler, because I think we're the one and only sport that allows you to bring a soft-sided cooler filled with anything, adult beverages, waters, food. It's got to be a certain size, but you can bring it in, and that helps it become more affordable for you. We've got free parking, but you got to get here early, and you can get your tickets at richmondraceway.com. That's the easiest way to pick out the best seat, but there's not a bad seat in the entire stadium.
I'll share. Dave's going to get mad at me because we're going way over, but I'll let him yell at me later. When I worked in Major League Baseball, we had I worked for a ball club, and we wouldn't let people in with anything, not gum, not peanuts, not anything. And I had to go to the owner, argue that when I was a kid, my grandmother would take us to sporting events, but we would bring our own food because she couldn't afford to feed, all of these little monsters. And that's how I became a sports fan. And when you allow people to do that and you make it easy for people to come, they become fans and they appreciate it. So the fact that you let soft cider coolers in, and it's funny because once I made that argument, that plea to the owner, he changed his mind. We let people bring in their own food, and more fans came in because we cared about the fans and they felt like they were part of our family. So God bless you for doing that.
That's right. It's a terrible business model, but it's excellent for our fans. And we just, the France family and NASCAR has never waned from that. So we continue to do that here, and we love it. And that's part of the overall experience as well. So
all right,
we're so excited.
If you need an extra ticket taker, usher, somebody to work the parking lot, let me know. I owe you. I'll come out and work this the next weekend if you want.
Thank you so much. I just want you to have a great time in that tailgate area and bring everybody in when the green flag drops at 7:00 on Saturday night under the lights.
You're the best. I'll talk to you soon. I promise.
Thanks, Rich.
All right.
All right.
Bye,
guys.
Lori Warren's joining us here, President Richmond Raceway, for the big race coming up, not this weekend, but next. Today's program is brought to you by our friends at Pearson Signature Dealerships. That Pearson promise that you only get at Pearson Signature Dealerships, where they double the engine